we've had a few questions come into the campaign about medical marijuana and the use of cannabis oil here in the state of Iowa. Can you give us your position and maybe some background on this issue?
Certainly, I'd be happy to. One thing we need to understand about the issue of medical marijuana is that under the Federal Controlled Substances Act, marijuana in any form is considered a Schedule I drug. A Schedule I drug is one that could be addictive, and it has no recognized medicinal value by the medical community. So unless and until the federal government changes that designation, the states will continue to struggle with the issue of marijuana, medical marijuana, and its propriety in use for our people. During the last legislative session, there was a bill that was introduced in the Commerce Committee, of which I'm a part, and I was the swing vote in that Commerce Committee meeting that allowed that bill to potentially come to the floor for a vote. It didn't make it to the floor for a vote, so we didn't get a chance to vote on that bill. There were two other attempts in the session. One was a bill that proposed allowing people that had access to the cannabinoid oil issue that we approved 2 years ago to go to Minnesota to purchase the oil. That was kind of a haphazard bill put together hastily and didn't get support for a majority of the party there in the legislature. So based on the stories that I have met with my constituents and others that are struggling with issues in their lives, I am open to the issue, and I hope that as we progress through this next session, we can continue that discussion. There are some things going on in the medical community where prescription substitutes are being developed with exact same chemical composition as cannabinoid oil that may eventually be available by prescription. So looking at all those various moving parts, I think this is one thing that we will continue to look at, and we'll look at in the next session of the legislature. But I appreciate the question. I appreciate the opportunity to respond to it. Thank you.